I've always been really interested in that mixture between historic buildings and contemporary architecture next to it or within it. My name is Klas, and this project is for myself and my family, and it's been a 10-year project in the making. The project is called the Vintners, and it's a conversion of a wine warehouse into a family home in Bradford-on-Avon. So it's a listed Grade 2 building, so our approach to the design was really to retain as much of that warehouse quality as possible. So all of the walls are left exposed. We've just sort of simply painted them, and then all of the insertions are the sort of opposite and very kind of crisp and contemporary. So we've got these sort of key warehouse features like the walls, like the cast iron columns, the exposed beams that were all there when we started. So the ground floor is really where we live. It's an open plan space, playroom, living room, dining space, kitchen, and it's all open to this sort of triple height void space towards the road, as well as to the garden to the south, where we've got the main kind of external intervention, where we've got these large sliding glass doors that opens up generously to the garden, but it's also allowed to be this kind of very contemporary insertion into what was a much less important elevation. It was just a sort of stone wall. It reads like a kind of two-story opening as a kind of large industrial door, so to speak. And we've then defined those openings in these galvanized steel surrounds to be quite honest about this being a kind of new cut into the old building. The upstairs rooms are much more intimate, so you come up the staircase to the first floor to a snug space where we often sort of retreat to in the evenings, or if we have friends around we might sit there and have a glass of wine. First floor then has two of the bedrooms, all sort of focused around the sort of suspended staircase into the loft spaces where our two children have their bedrooms. The snug space on the landing is our favourite space, and for me it's just somewhere where all of the sort of like intricacies of what we tried to kind of do with the design is all visible at once. So you've got the sort of beautiful buildings opposite us to the street, visible from the window to one side. You've got this sort of beautiful slot window that looks back to the garden, and then through the internal windows you can really see the sort of suspended staircase. But you've also got a lot of the sort of textures on the show. So you've got the sanded back old timber floor, which we just kept as it was. So you've got a lot of the sort of textures and so on as well up there, and a combination of new and old. So sort of it feels like somewhere where you can sort of sit back on the sofa and just kind of enjoy what we've made.